All right, so one of the most interesting features that I've come across in AWS is the elastic load balancing capacity. And so what I'm going to show you here is a CloudWatch metric. So we're going to go into EC2, and just to explain to the layman here what the EC2 is, it's the elastic compute cloud. So it's an instance, which is basically a computer or a server. It's a given microcomputer um, virtual machine that runs in the background and is able to be used and terminated at will according to the needs of the business. Now, the way we calculate the needs of the business, or the way we actually monitor this, is through the elastic load balancing. And the way you want to do that is through using CloudWatch. All right, so I have an instance already running here. So we're going to launch it. It's already launched. Go back into our services here. So you'll see here we've got CPU utilization. Pretty useful. Network in, network out, packets, checksum failed, that would be bad. So write ops, write bytes, averages, basically it's going by averages. But basically this will allow you to look at your instances that are running inside of your auto scaling group. Would really allow you to make sure that the individual machines are being utilized in a way that is proper. So, like, let's say you're a gaming company, you're like an indie developer, you want to launch a given title, and but you don't want to have a ton of instances running, which are going to cost you money through AWS. You want to have a set number of small instances, like let's say 5 or 10, and you want to scale it up to deal with the online signups at launch, things like that. Then you would use elastic load balancing to scale your operation of it. Of course, from networking, we know that networks are scalable, so we want the cloud computing on this end to be scalable as well. But yeah, that's how you go in. Like, let's say I wanted to create an alarm here. I configure it here. I've enabled um, detailed monitoring. Well, I should have. There we go. Okay, so you'll see when you look at your CloudWatch all the values that you have there, which as a system administrator, okay, if you were doing this on an actual network, it does get entirely complicated. So it is quite easy to set it up in the AWS side in comparison, to be frank. So instead of having like SNMP monitoring running on your networking stuff and logging on your routers and switches and logging on your Windows machines, all feeding into different report programs, giving you a somewhat muddled picture of the situation on your network, on your machines, in your organization. Doing it in AWS allows you to kind of have it all there for you. It's really straightforward. So, real simple concept, but you can just look at it through CloudWatch. It's pretty self-explanatory.